Okay, I think I'm audible. Okay, in the last class, we were discussing with respect to SVM. Okay, as you people know, SVM is purely a supervised learning. Okay, with respect to Navy base, I told you the problem is very, very important, and this problem may appear in your internals. Okay, so as we're discussing SVM, support vector machine, you know, as I was telling, you are going to give the input, you are going to train for the model, and the model is going to do the prediction. And once the model is going to do the correct prediction, that is going to become a standard. And when this standard, when that is going to become a standard, and that is going to be considered as a model, where next time you people are going to give the same kind of the data, it is going to work very well. That is how your efficiency of machine learning is going to improve. Okay, so when I am coming back, I was discussing that how your SVM is going to work in general. Okay, so whenever you are going to give the classes, suppose I want to do the classification between quadrilateral and a circle. Okay, just a minute, hold. Okay, I'm going to use pointer. Where is my pointer? Okay, pointer. Okay, so I was telling that I want to classify between a circle and a quadrilateral. Okay, so what your SVM is going to do, the SVM is going to draw a decision boundary. Okay, which is going to separate the classification classes between opponent class and a consider class. Suppose I am searching for a quadrilateral in my given data, then it is going to be considered as consider class. Suppose I am searching and other things whichever apart from the quadrilateral, apart from quadrilateral, whatever I'm searching, it is going to become an opponent class. Okay, so this much we have studied in the last class. Today we are going to discuss little more. So whenever you are going to give this quadrilateral and circle to a model, okay, the model, what it will do, it is going to classify them into separate groups. That is nothing but one is a consider class and one more is a opponent class. If it is directly going to differentiate with a single line, hyperline, then you are going to call it as a linear classification, linear SVM. Okay. So now there are two kinds of linear SVM here. Means what? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Whenever I draw a line, okay, for my data hyperline, then it should classify the opponent class and a consider class so that it should not get collide. Now you can see in this example, the data is mixed. Now you are trying to draw a hyperline. What happens? Now you are going to get the combination of circle and quadrilateral. Again here circle and quadrilateral. Now you cannot say that I have done a classification. Okay, so the classification here is very clear that whenever a line, hyperline is drawn between these two classes, one is called as an opponent class and one more is called as a consider class. Okay, so whenever you are going to draw a line, hyperline, then the classification should work. Okay, so this kind of a classification where one line is going to separate the two kinds of classes, then it is going to be called it as a linear classification. This both are the linear classifications only. Okay, but which is more efficient? Now come to the concept of margin. Okay, margin, you know what is the meaning of a margin? The meaning of the margin is very clear that whenever the classifier is there, or I can say a quadrilateral and circle, we are going to draw the parallel lines. Okay, so whenever the nearest opponent, we should find the nearest opponent and draw a line, parallel line. That is nothing but going to be considered as a margin. Now there are two diagrams here. Which is more efficient? Both are linear support vector machines. Now which is more I can say, which is more efficient one? Whenever I say m2 is more greater than m1. Now you people can see here m1 and m2, margin 1 and margin 2, both are same. So that is not an efficient way of classification. So whenever I say m2 is more greater than m1, then I can say yes, that is a efficient way of classification, and I'm going to call it as maximal margin hyperline. Are you understanding? So that is where I'm going to get an efficient way of classification. So your always classification is D minus plus D plus, which are written here. Okay, and you are going to call it as maximum margin. Having whichever the margin is going to have maximum, consider that your efficiency of classification is more. Are you understanding? This is not an efficient way of classification because M1 is equal to M2 here. Okay, whichever we will say the more important classification, that is M2 is more greater than M1, more. I can say only not greater, more greater. So then the classification is more efficient. This is how your SVM is going to work. Okay, so with this, let us see some advantages and disadvantages of SVM. Okay, the main advantage of SVM is that they work well. Okay, even the number of SVM features is much larger than the number of instances. Okay, and even the data, whenever the huge feature spaces such as filtering, okay, lot spam, everything is there, then also your SVM is going to work. And even optimal decision boundary is non-linear curve. Okay, because you people know this, just see this, it's a non-linear curve. Okay, they are linear versions. So again, it's an efficient way, and it's very easy to understand. Basically the linear classifier is very easy to understand. How it is very easy to understand? You are going to give a data set. Okay, then it is going to differentiate between circle and quadrilateral. Very simple. That is a very efficient way. But even there is a disadvantage of SVM. SVM techniques has two major constraints. One is it is going to work with real number, and one more is it is going to work only for binary classification problems. So these are the two disadvantages of SVM. Okay, so now we will solve one problem with respect to web mining, and even they have asked the problem in the exam question paper. Do you believe? Yeah. See, people here need to complete the rank values for the nodes of the following network. Solve the same with 8 iterations. Okay, I'm going to show this problem in the next class. But today I'm going to show you the basics of web mining. Okay. So what is this web mining? Web mining is art and science of discovering the patterns. Okay. So basically you people have seen text mining. What is the meaning of a text mining? There will be a lot of hard copy of the data. From that hard copy of the data, you are going to take the relevant information whichever is needed. For that, you are going to apply some sort of filters, and that filters technology is nothing but you are going to call it as a text mining. In the same fashion, whenever you are having a digital data, on this digital data, you people are going to apply some filters. That is going to be becoming a web mining, which is purely on www concepts. Okay, World Wide Web. Okay, and the basically the web is used for, you people know, a lot of e-commerce application, business communication. Now you people take Amazon only. Now whichever the product it is sold more, or whichever the pages which is visited more, you need to find out. Then how you are going to find out? You are going to use the concept of web mining. Okay, uh, the data for the web mining is collected from many places. You people know, from web crawlers, web blogs, and other means. Okay, so here are some characteristics of web mining. There are 3 characteristics of the web mining. I'm going to tell you about that in detail. Okay, so one is web content, one is web structure, and one more is web usage. Okay, so we will see this again. Web content, basically the website is designed from the pages with a distinct URL. You know that. Okay, whenever I'm going to keep on clicking on the link, it is going to change its, keep on visiting different URLs. Okay, so that is about web content. And when I say web structure, there are 2 things. This is very important. Based on this 2 things only, we are going to solve the problem of hits. Okay, what is this hits? Hypertext induced topic search. Okay, hits is a very important concept, because you are going to hits is going to help you to give the ranking for the pages. Okay, so whenever I say ranking for the pages, people know Google is also going to give the ranking for the websites and web pages. Okay, this is how you are going to find out the ranking for the pages, which is going to solve practically. Today we are going to solve only a simple example. In the next class, we are going to take one more complicated problem and we are going to try to solve it. Okay, because the same problem they have asked in your exam. Okay, and truly believe that nobody is going to study fifth module, but your scoring module is the fifth only in big data. That problem, if you solve, no, you are going to get directly 8 marks. Okay, and it is not difficult. You can solve that problem. And I told you about there are two things basically. One is hub and one more is authorities or authority. Uh, what is this hub and what is this authority? We are going to see. Not a problem, don't worry. And when I say web usage mining, okay, basically here you are going to record the number of the times the link is clicked and all the things. Okay, so when I am going to say web usage mining, okay, okay, so this is what the web usage mining architecture is going to be. Okay, basically what I am going to see here for what is what is the web user will do. He's going to visit the website. Okay, he is going to collect the logs. Just a minute. Okay, and web logs and gather and prepare the data for analysis, like identify user, identify visits, identify the pages, and so on. And whenever we are going to mine the data, we are going to use usage patterns, user profiles, and web pages and web optimizations. Okay. And last is web mining algorithm. Why I'm going so fast is because I need to make you to solve the problem. Okay, that is where the problem on the hits. Okay, basically my concentration is on this. Nobody is going to ask more about theory. Okay, they are going to ask you one problem on the hits. Okay, hits, as you people know, hyperlink induced topic search is a link analysis algorithm. Okay, the most famous and powerful hits based algorithm is page rank algorithm. As I told you, the same question has been asked in the exam, and Google co-founder Larry Pages developed this algorithm. Okay, and this algorithm helps to determine the relative importance of any particular web page by ranking the web page. Okay, that is how the page is going to come onto the top in your search. If the page is coming on the top, its rank is more. And how you are going to decide the rank? Based on the hits. Number of the people visited the pages more time, that is going to be considered as a hit. And based on that, you are going to decide that page is going to have a higher ranking. Okay, so come back. Yeah, this is what I need to discuss. Okay, let me share this screen. This is what I need to discuss. Okay, what is this web mining? It's a technique of data mining, which is going to automatically discover the data or extract the data from web documents. And whenever I say web documents will be present on web pages. Okay, maybe a www pages. And as I told you, web mining is of three types. One is content mining, web usage, and web structure. When I say web content consists of all the things like audio, video, GIF, and all. When I say the usage is going to come under OLAP, and structure, nothing but here comes the two things. One is hyperlink and one is web pages. Okay. So here I need to solve the problem in structure. And you should never forget what is the full form of hits. Hits is nothing but hypertext induced topic search, which is going to help you to rate the pages. In this, there are two types. One is hub, one is authorities, as I told you before. Hub is nothing but page that point many other pages. If in the particular link, if you click on that link, it is going to point to number of pages. Okay, like out degree, out degree, out degree. Are you understanding? From one node, if you are going to visit many nodes, then it is like a hub, which is going to act like a out degree. In the same fashion, when I go for inbound links, okay, like authority, number of different pages visit the one page, that is like in degree. We are going to call it as a authority. Okay. So let's take a small problem. This is not going to be as simple as this problem will be asked in your exam. They are going to ask a more complicated program, which is going to be solved by me tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to solve that program, which is the problem which is going to be asked in your exam. But today we are going to try to solve a basic problem, which is going to help you to solve the more larger problems. Okay. Now, if people can see, the web page is going to be designed in terms of a graph. Okay, where there are three pages, one, two, three. Okay, and every page is going to be considered as a node, and the link from one page to another page is going to be considered as a edge. Okay, you know the graph theory, very simple graph theory. Okay, where there will be a nodes and edges. In the same fashion, the Larry page has taken every page as a node and every link as a edge. The first and foremost thing is you need to draw a matrix for this particular graph. So you know there are three nodes. Okay, one is not going to visit anywhere, so 0. From 1 to 2 there is a no connection, 0, not connected. From 1 to 3 there is one connection, 1. From 2 to 0, 2 to 1, 0, 2 to 2, 0, and 2 to 3, 1. From 3 there is nowhere out degree connections to the pages, so everything is 0. So your matrix is ready, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. So basically 3 cross 3 matrix, because you are going to have a 3 edges and 3 nodes. Now we need to do what in the second step? We need to find the transpose of a given matrix. What's the transpose of a matrix which we got? 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. It is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. So I got the transpose, and I'm declaring the transpose as, if I'm going to take the basic matrix as A, then the transpose matrix as A to the power T. Now assume the initial hub weight vector is 1, 1, 1. You are assuming the weight for the vectors, which is going to be considered as U. Now what is the V? V is nothing but it's AT dot U. You need to do the matrix multiplication with the matrix and weight. So when you do the matrix multiplication with the matrix and the weight, you are going to get an output 0, 0, 2. You can do it like your general mathematics. Okay, mathematics matrix 0, 0, 0, 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1. Everything is 0, so 0, 0. Only this will 1 into 1, 1 plus 1 into 1, 1. So you got 2, and 2 plus 0 again 2. So then the updated weight, you need to find out the now visited. Now page is visited, so 2 times it is visited. Now you need to find out the updated hub of the weight. So how to find the updated hub of the weight is, which is nothing but U. U is equal to A dot V. A is not a transpose matrix. Keep it in your mind. It's not a transpose matrix. It is a normal matrix with the weight which you have find out. So now you get 2, 2, 2, 0. So now the result. Okay, you got 0, 0, 2 is your authority. Okay, whichever you are finding V. Authority means what? In degree. And 220 is your out degree. That is a hub. So 220 is hub. 002 is a way authority. So now you can come to a conclusion. Node 1, that is this is a hub. Since this 2 is greater than 0. Are you understanding? Node 1 is a hub. Node 2, again 2 is greater than 0. What you are seeing here is 2 is greater than 0. Again it is a hub. But node 3 is a authority, since 0 is less than 2. Means in degree it is out degree, it is out degree, it is in degree. So like this, you people are going to find out the in degrees and out degrees for authority and hub, and you are going to decide, okay, based on this, that how many number of times the pages has visited. Now this node 1 is 2 times visited, so it is going to become a hub. From here it is going to have 2 links. From here it is going to have 2 links, but from here no 2 links, 2 pages is going to visit. That is the difference between in degree and out degree. So how to find the simple hit problem? Any given graph, first find out the matrix, then find the transpose of a matrix, assume the weights. Okay, then if you are doing V is equal to AT dot U, transpose of a matrix multiplication with the weight, then you are finding the authority. If you are doing a matrix with the weight, with the authority weights, then you are going to get a hub weights. Okay, this is how the things is going to work in case of your web mining hits problem. Okay, so in the same fashion, we try to solve, okay, this problem like this, a simple problem. Here the solve the same with 8 iterations. 8 iteration is too lengthy, so I will take 3 iterations and try to solve this problem. Okay, highest ranked node. See, they have asked in the last example also. Guys, I'm showing the previous year question paper. You people can see nothing I have missed. You people can check out. Okay, so we have done the problem on decision tree also, the same problem to approve the loan or not. And we have done the problem on Apereo algorithm. Here he has taken like a I1, I2, I3. There we have taken bread, butter, milk, beer, okay, cheese, and we have done. And here we have taken k is equal to, he has taken count is equal to 2. That's it. Assume the support count is equal to 2. And we have taken the count support, and he has not told you to find out the confidence. He has just told you to assume the support and find out the support is 2. We have taken the support as 50%. He has taken in count. But the way of solving the problem is same. See, Navy bias technique, explain its model. Super vector machine, explain its model. Mention 3-step process of text mining. Guys, text mining. Yeah, let me show you 3-step text mining process. See, whatever it's there, we have done, not a problem. Okay, so explain briefly 3 different types of web mining. Which are the 3 different types of web mining? One is content mining, one is structure mining, one is usage mining. Again, you people can explain that. And the problem, I have told you very simple problem, but in the next class, see, they have asked this problem for 10 marks. So I'm going to show you 3 iterations, but you need to do for 8 iterations. Okay, because doing for 8 iterations is a very lengthy. If you need it, I'm going to show that also, not a problem. But basically, first you learn how to do the 3 iterations. Then if you learn 3 iterations, then obviously you can do for 8 iterations, which is a 10 marks problem. Okay, so that I'm going to again assign a class tomorrow, and I'm going to do it. Okay, nothing to worry. So this completes the web mining. Yeah, people can see here web mining. A simple web mining hits algorithm also we have done. Okay, a simple algorithm where we have tried to find out whether a given node is a hub or given node is a authority. So now you can say node 1 and node 2. Node 1 and node 2, they are the hub. See, they are going from one place to another, out degree. Node 3 is obviously a authority because it is accepting the pages. See here, it is accepting the pages. Authority. It is moving from one place to another place. See the direction. Moving from hub, out degree. Hub. Accepting the pages. Authority. So you have find out the same. From here 2 is greater than 0 means obviously it is a node, hub. 2 is greater than 0, node 2 is also a hub, but node 3 is a authority. Why? Because 0 is less than 2. So that's the difference between in degree and out degree in the nodes. Okay, so with this, let me conclude today's class. I am not doing more because we are already in the verge of completing the syllabus. Okay, so let me solve tomorrow one more problem, and we are left with only the one concept, that is social network analysis. I'm feeling the social network analysis is too huge because he tells about graph clustering and many more which are already done. But let me find a good content for it, because it is not there in the textbook also. Social network analysis is not there in the given textbook also. I don't know how he added into the concept. Okay, let me find a good quality product for you and present in front of you. Okay, with respect to social network analysis. Okay, because he not given in the textbook, but he is mentioned in the syllabus. So let me find out, okay, good content and produce in front of you. Okay, so tomorrow don't miss my class. And you know, internals is there. I know how you people are going to write the internals. After writing the internals, you need to submit the same question paper as assignment too. Why I have not given the assignment first only means because you can manipulate it very easily. So first write the internals, then after the internals write the second assignment for the same internals question paper, all 10 questions. Okay, so with this, tomorrow don't miss the class to get the hits problem. Okay, and I'm going to come out with a good solution for that. Okay. So anything apart from that, kindly tell me. So let's stop today's class. Okay. Thank you.